What up, what up, what up, what up to another edition of Honest Assholes. What up, what up? It is season 4 coming to the end. Sorry, we've been on the break, we've been on hiatus, man, but we had to do a whole lot of shit. Weight losing, soul searching and all that good shit. But you see I got my original crew back
Antagonizing.
with me. D Nut and Lala. What's
Antagonizing.
up?
Hey,
What's the Billy?
Man, I'm glad you back, fool. You before we started, you said that you was gonna show your ass tonight. So you gonna stick to that promise, my brother?
Absolutely, wholeheartedly, unequivocally.
Show. And now I know you got Mrs. D Nut over there, so she can't she not gonna tame you, is she?
Yes,
She
if
can't.
I need to.
She can't.
She
She
gonna
can't.
try?
I don't know.
You
I
know,
didn't know. I bet money on Lala.
today, I'm coming for all you raggedy bitches.
Oh,
All of them. All
What
of
that?
them.
I love it. I love it. Lala, what's up, girl? Glad to see you back. Shining more. Got your melanin popping these days.
melanin.
You know what I'm saying? Big Juice over there. What's up, girl?
Hey.
Man, you've been holding it down, Miss Juice. 2 years, girl. You still rocking with me?
You know, you ain't got no choice at this point, nigga. No, it's playing.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Dude.
Nah, you know, we
Dude.
go back. You know, we
Hey,
still
hey,
here rocking, even though, you know, we done went through some family disputes with my own family, and you still here. And I'm still here.
Man, I
hey,
just
Juicy.
try to.
I
I'm a
heard
big
you.
dude, so I just try to stay out the way, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shout out to my brother Mizzle, holding it
Big
down this
Mike.
Sunday. Big Mizzle's Barbecue Factory. Come out and show up to the Legion. We finna get it popping. If you ain't had Bros Barbecue, you slipping. Cause
Big
bro, it's
Mike.
popping. So shout out to my brother, Big Mizzle in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Eugene O'Neill. Got a
Gene.
lot of music coming up. My
Gene.
bro is out here, man. So all my fellas, man. Shout out to Ghost, man. Well, we are here, man. We about to hold it down, man. This is another episode of Honest Assholes. Tonight's episode. Why do women practice celibacy? Now, y'all know me. Y'all know me. When I come with these topics, I go off for the topics that's gonna trend the most. That's gonna have motherfuckers debating. That's gonna have motherfuckers disagreeing because that's what keeps the podcast going. Like you want it to stay juicy. You know what I'm saying? You want it to
Pun
just,
intended. Pun intended.
and that's exactly what I do. Like earlier, y'all had told me that I'll be trolling with some of these posts, and I do because that's how I got the Messiah name. And that's why I'm one of the most talked about motherfuckers in the Alien Empire. Shout out to the IE, and that's why I took this and brought it in tonight, man. So I had to bring Juicy and Lala because I know bro is about to piss off a lot of female genders, and that's what he do best. Well, one of the things he do best, you know what I'm saying? And the sad part, well, not even the sad part about it, the good thing about it, bro backs up everything he believes in.
Everything.
Everything.
But here's the thing, people got to realize these are people's opinions. So if you get angry over somebody else's opinion, that's on you. You know, we all got our own opinion.
If I can support my opinion with a fact, then what?
I mean, but what makes it factual? But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna let you do your fact check.
All right. So with that being said, now the reason why I came up with this topic because I feel like the word celibacy gets thrown around a whole lot, and a lot of people don't really understand it or really just know the really true life meaning of it. I think I said this before. I feel like people throw the word celibacy out there because they scared to sow their royal oats. They scared to really just let loose because they're worrying about, and especially specifically females. Absolutely. I feel like a lot of y'all throw the word celibacy out there for when y'all don't have to. Now, last week, when I made this post, now I got different opinions from everybody, Now, my original question was, And like I said, Lala, Juicy, y'all both can. I'm gonna ask y'all both, but y'all can give y'all answers. Y'all specifically why do y'all do this if y'all have? So the way I put it was serious question, ladies. Celibacy, does that really help y'all when y'all depressed? Because for some strange reason, I know a gang of females that use that when they're depressed, when they're going through something, they just broke up with a boyfriend, a stud, a lesbian, whatever. Um, they feel like they need to just go to the celibacy part, especially the lesbians. They're taking a break from bumping clitorises.
Yeah. Hey, the studs be stressing their asses out.
Yeah.
The homegirl boys, they be
Yes, the
next.
handsome women in the world. That's what it is. The handsome women in the world. Okay. And I just feel like they just throw the word celibacy out there just to when y'all don't even know nothing about it. Like one girl told me, and like I said, shout out to Denasia, you know what I'm saying? She made a comment saying that celibacy doesn't have anything to do with depression. Now, I'm speaking from a man's perspective. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to agree with me. I'm just speaking to me and my personal experiences, but that's bullshit.
Absolutely.
Okay, just for the simple fact that anybody who knows me, Dina knows me, Lala knows, my baby knows, my last relationship ended really bad to where it took me to a dark place. Like it took me to a dark fucking place. I was suicide thoughts, whatever the fuck. So that first year of me breaking up, of going through the shit, I'm gonna put it out there. I told my baby, 2020, I was going crazy. I was fucking like a jackrabbit. Like I was losing weight, I was feeling myself, so I was racking them up, like in 2020, like for every month. And what I've learned out of that now is because I was depressed. Now I feel like if I'd have took the celibacy route, it would have made me feel worse because y'all know me. I'm a people person. I like to communicate. I like to talk to people. I like to make people laugh. I like to be around people. So if I'm just the thought of my pecker not being inside something warm and wet, that just was not the fucking route that I was going to take at that time because it was impossible. And then people always use the whole you find out a whole lot about yourself when you're celibate. You're not distracted. Yeah, because I accomplished so much when I was out there. When I was out there fucking sniper positioning up and doing whatever I needed to do because I found out a whole lot about myself. That's why I don't agree when I say celibacy doesn't have nothing to do with depression because the more bodies I was racking up, the more I kept telling myself, this is not what I want. This is not who I am. This is not what I want to keep doing. It made me realize that I was better than this. Like I was better than just giving my good capital D to anybody. And that shit just wasn't happening. And that's why when 2021 came around, a special someone came and showed me what it's like for love again. And I felt like if I didn't get those bodies or sleep with those multiple people while I was going through my depression, I wouldn't have known that. Right. So that's why I personally feel like when it comes to celibacy, it all depends. It all depends on the person. It all depends on how you deal with it. So shout out to my girl Denasia. I love you, girl. But when you said celibacy has nothing to do with depression, I don't disagree. I think that's bullshit. So, Juicy, you over there, anxious girl, got your hat on. Give your intake on it. Like, do you think celibacy has anything to do with depression?
I mean, look here, Vince, I can relate to the same story you had with my last 7-year run, which was very, somewhat not the best. It was some domestic violence in there and cheating going on. Not for me. So it was bad. And so after that, it was like, oh, okay, well, bitches didn't care that this was my nigga, and they know who I am and still fucking on my nigga, and this nigga who's committed to me don't give a fuck, so I don't give a fuck either. So I'm gonna go out there and just wild the fuck out. And I'll admit to it, I did. But I reeled it back because I was like, okay, look, like you said, I'm better than this. I'm dealing with niggas I shouldn't even fucking deal with. I wish I could go back and snatch my coochie back from them because they didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can't tell you, once I did, and I did go through a moment where I said, I'm not even gonna fuck nobody. That's it. I'm just gonna get my mental right and be good. Because when I did practice, when I was celibate, first of all, everybody needs to know there's a difference between being abstinent and being celibate. Okay, there's two different things. So when I decided not to have sex with anybody, it did. I was less stressed out. I wasn't worried about who fucking on my nigga or none of that. It's kind of like being single. When you're not in a relationship, you ain't got to worry about your man cheating on you. You know, I was able to put my energy into other places other than worry about sexual contact with the individual. So yes, I really believe that it had a lot to do with mental health. I don't know as much for men versus women, but I know for me, you know, and it's just me because I lived it. I literally counted 371 days and 28 minutes of not having sex.
That's awesome.
Yes. And but I didn't lose no weight. Like I said, I focused my energy other places, so I probably gained weight because I was eating other than having sex, you know. So being able to actually learn more about me, and then during that time I was celibate too. I also started talking to somebody who I don't talk to no more, but I got to learn him on a deeper level because we didn't involve sex right away into the situation. You know what I'm saying? It took some time. So I was learning him a lot more because we didn't bring sex into the fold. So to each his own, you know, I mean, some people flip, you know, some people are completely against it. I really don't give a fuck. What you do with your coochie is yours. You want to be celibate, then fine. Me, I don't know if I could do it again. I'm 44 years of age. I feel like my my drive has increased dramatically. So what I did back in my early 30s, I can't do right now. It's just not gonna work for me. But that's my whole outtake on it. You know what I'm saying? It can help with one's mental health, and it will have you focus your energy into other parts of your life. Definitely. So, you know.
Can I just ask you one question? Just one.
Yes, sir.
Does good sex, not regular, not bad sex, does good sex have a positive effect on your day-to-day attitude?
Okay. I can't lie about that one. Absolutely. If you break me off good in the morning, the rest of my day is kind of like it's kind of like anybody who work out. I notice the difference when I work out in the morning versus when I work out in the evening when I come home from work. You know what I'm saying? When I get my workout in the morning in, I got all the energy in the world. I'm floating at work. I'm happy. Everybody like, girl, you good? I'm like, yeah. You give me some good sex, and ain't nobody gonna piss me off that day at all. But I can tell you, I got a lot of backlash from men when I was celibate because they would say, oh, I would tell them, you know, well, don't look for any sexual activities for me because I'm really on just like, you know, recreating myself, finding myself, trying to do different things to figure out what I want in life. And they was like, oh, that's like a good piece of meat going to waste. What?
I wouldn't say all that. That's weird. Niggas are weird. No game.
Exactly.
No
so game. I'm like, damn. So you knocking on something I want to do something good with myself because I don't want to mess with your little penis. You know what I mean?
Okay. Can I ask you one more question? And this is gonna be a bit personal. You may not want to answer it.
Why am I scared? Okay, get your man.
I apologize to my woman in advance if it's inappropriate. But did you fondle yourself in that 371 days and 28 minutes?
Actually, I did, and this is what made me decide.
Okay.
This is.
I just wanted to know. I'm bringing this up here. I just want to know.
But you know, being celibate doesn't mean that means you're restraining from having sexual contact with another individual. It has nothing to do with. Yes, that has nothing to do with you do.
Definition for me.
It has nothing to do with you doing pleasing yourself. Same with abstinence. You can please yourself.
Pull up the definition.
I mean, I think I've never been abstinent, so I just, you know, but you know, you can still kiss and hug. I just didn't want to do it because I didn't want to be part of that situation and I can't get none.
You said pull up the definition of what?
Of celibacy. Of being celibate, celibacy, whatever. Please, for the viewers, read the definition. And then this is going to stop people from blurring the lines of what it is and what it isn't and its functionality.
The state of abstraining from marriage and sexual relations.
Okay. Sexual relations. I had no sexual relations, but I did get immune to the vibration. That's why I had to stop, because your body will start feeding for that, and nothing else can please you after you didn't had a whole year run with a vibrator.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't hear females say, like, that's another reason why I fucking put this post out there. Like, I'm seeing females post shit like this when you're celibacy, that dick can't do what the vibrator don't do, and I'm like,
I would throw any vibrating machine, any tongue, any fucking flower, whatever for a penis. Do you hear me? Ain't
that's
nothing.
why. That's why we needed to talk about this.
Who says
You
that?
really got women. I go put her on blast. You really got women that really be saying shit like that. They would rather be like celibate, and the vibrator can do what the real shit can't do. So I'm trying to figure out, is this what it's come to? Like, you let one individual that really hurt you that bad to where now every penis gets compared to your fucking machine?
It's not about that. It's about keeping
what is it about?
From low vibrational experiences. And that's what I told you guys before.
Yeah, Dina, I'm glad you.
that is not.
That is the truth.
Just stop.
What's the definition of insanity?
No.
Keep doing the same thing.
Okay, hold on. See, this is what I be talking about.
You have to let other people talk. Sometimes.
Oh,
because I'm gonna blow all this.
Let's talk about the psychology of it. Some people have different attachment styles. There's called anxious, avoidant, and secure. So some people they don't know how to handle just having sex with someone and just going on about their business. They get attached. They have attachment issues. And like I said, that goes with saying that keeps you from having low vibrational experiences with other people. Some people fall in love the minute they start talking to somebody, and that person may not be feeling them like that, but they're all in love because they're anxious and they want it to work. So sometimes you have to take a step back to have clarity and to basically get to know yourself. Like Juicy was saying, abstaining from sex and being celibate, you're in tune with yourself spiritually. You can start focusing more on yourself, and there's nothing wrong with having toys to pleasure yourself, because you don't have to worry about somebody that's not really there, digging you like that. And it's the truth. A lot of women have attachment issues. And like you said with your ex, Vince, that you had a very bad breakup, and what did you do? You were avoidant at that point. And you were trying to avoid being in relationships, and you were sleeping around or whatever to make yourself feel better. You were emotionally unavailable,
Absolutely.
But at the same time,
you guys are missing the point.
So
I see your point. Because honestly, that really is a bombshell, because now it makes a lot of sense for a lot of male individuals and female individuals that's in that boat. Like, like,
a lot of men are emotionally unavailable when they go through a bad breakup. All women ain't shit. I don't want to deal with women, But when you're secure and you're ready to date and you're ready to be that, man for a woman or a woman for a man, it's different. You're secure and you're ready for all that. And then when you're anxious, you'll just go for anybody. And then you're setting yourself up for heartbreak and hurt over and over again.
So let me get this straight. From what I'm gathering, real brief, and then my own little shit. Celibacy is nothing but a virus that has different variants to it, because everyone can apply celibacy to whatever fucking reason fits them. I don't want to continue to have bad sex with everybody I meet, because there might not be that flavor there that I'm looking for. I've heard that. I'm tired of getting bad dick, so I'm gonna be celibate. I don't want to get good dick, because good dick come with toxic shit. So I'm gonna be celibate. I want to find myself, but at the same time please myself. I feel a certain type of way about where my life is right now, so I don't need any distractions. So these are all different variants that you want to apply,
and a lot of contradictions too.
So that y'all want to apply this one word to fit all these different scenarios. But at the end of the day, At the end of the day,
one size fit all.
At the end of the day, the reason why I ask certain questions is like there are only two mammals on Earth that have sex for pleasure: dolphins and humans. In your deepest, darkest moments in life, you would deprive yourself of something that naturally, chemically, scientifically proven to make you feel better.
Okay, let me ask
for
you
what
question.
Reason?
When I went through the deepest, darkest moment of my life, the last thing I was thinking about is having sex. That
Amen.
was not on my mind.
But once again, you'll go and pleasure yourself.
Okay.
So if it was really about so you just don't want to deal with what is attached to the penis, but you still want the penis.
No.
So are you practicing celibacy?
Where is the penis coming from?
So are you practicing celibacy, or are you just practicing not wanting to be in a relationship or dealing with somebody in whatever form of relationship you want to call it? Situationship, boo thing,
I just broke it down
whatever.
to you. Everybody has a different attachment style.
But it also sounds like
wait. I'm sorry, Miss. Dina, hold on. Dina's saying, but you rather deal with a vibrating penis. Who's saying anything about a vibrating penis or dildo? You have other pleasure toys that doesn't require you to insert it into your vagina. So some people just don't want that kind of pleasure, but just want to get what's on the top of the surface out. Like Lala said, it's not a one size fit all. I don't know where that you came from with. I ain't never heard a female say I'm practicing celibacy because I'm tired of dumbass niggas having toxic niggas having good dick. I ain't never heard that.
I have.
It's a spiritual.
I have.
So
I have.
I mean that's a dumb reason to do it. Just say you just want to stop messing with dumbass niggas.
Hold on.
Y'all gotta realize.
I heard a female say, "Oh, I'm not fucking with that nigga because I have to kill that nigga, or because I know he a certain type of way. I have to fuck him up. So let me just go ahead and not go there, and I'ma just not fuck with niggas because, girl, what he did to me, no."
But that's what he did. You can't take that on wrong. Every nigga.
Sisters, I got homegirls, I got cousins, all that shit.
I just broke it
Please
down
believe
to
me,
you.
that is a sad thing.
That is an attachment style. That's called an anxious attachment style. They don't know how to handle.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. And then there's a disappointment style. No. There's a disappointment style where you're disappointed and not being sexually fulfilled by your partners. So your reaction is, I'm not going to give it to anybody.
Okay. And you're emotionally unavailable at that time.
Exactly.
That's not being emotionally unavailable. Yes. That's been, see, once again, it's so many variants to this.
Can you look up the 4 attachment styles?
That's fine.
And everybody's is different.
That's fine.
Well, see, the thing is, the reason why you gotta understand why bro is feeling like that, because I'm not even gonna front. I understood what you were saying, Lala, but at the same time, it also sounded like a bunch of contradictions too.
On God.
How? Where?
Okay, so
what did she say when she contradicted herself?
Okay, so you rather not get the penis or whatever comes attached to it, regardless of the size or whatnot, you're still getting the pleasure.
We're still humans at the end of the day.
Okay, exactly. So
it's a different type of pleasure that we're getting.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not an emotional.
That's what bro said.
I'm pleasuring myself. I'm not emotionally attached to someone. That's the difference.
Or allowing somebody to become emotionally attached to you. Because it happens that way. You guys got a homeboy that you know that I mess with, and up until last year, 11, 12 years later, this nigga still bothering me.
Exactly.
So
like,
keep on.
You know what it is? I'm gonna be real. And from my experience, 90% of the time when a female says she want to be celibate, it's because she thinks she can fucking hit a reset button on her pussy. She thinks her pussy is batteries and she can put that shit in the freezer for a few hours and take that shit out and it's gonna work again the way it was when you first bought it. And that's a motherfucking lie.
It is.
Goddamn lie.
I agree.
You're trying to say
it's a lie and a half.
Some words are just thrown out there like narcissism. Now people say
they like to throw that out there. The pussy.
Everything.
You can't. Let me just. You can't put it on the shelf and then it becomes vintage and the value becomes substantially greater. Like, no, it don't work like that.
Men can have their little hoe phase and do all that, and
no,
later they don't.
But what the difference is?
Difference.
Men, how many straight men do you know blatantly said, "I'm not having sex. I'm going to be celibate"?
Because men
there's niggas who say, "I'm gonna slow down." There's niggas who say, "I'm not gonna have multiple sex partners." And then there's niggas who, whatever.
Like I said,
you know what? They're not gonna say that.
Y'all be lying
no,
too. Let's just
Dina.
and let's just be honest too.
Niggas not gonna say that because they have friends like you and Vince.
Y'all use the word celibacy like niggas use the term dry dick. When niggas be like, "Damn, blood, I got dry dick."
Juicy.
I ain't had sex in a month. And the bitch be like, "I ain't had sex in a month. Oh, I'm celibate." Get the fuck out of here. You just ain't had none.
It all goes.
And some women.
Breakup. Everybody goes through a bad breakup in their own different way.
Bad breakups ain't the only reason.
Some people choose to abstain from sex, and some people they want to have sex with everybody. It is your attachment style.
It is your attachment, yeah.
Bad breakups is not the only cause of celibacy.
No. That we're not saying that. We're not saying that. Those are just an example for Vince. That was an example for me. But you can practice celibacy whenever you want. Exactly. You can just be like, I just don't want to fuck nobody. I don't want to deal with a man. I don't want to deal with a woman. I want to just focus on me and keep my legs closed to the next individual.
Because you want to be focused on yourself and in tune with yourself.
They don't want to be focused. They think if they get a little cootie cat a motherfucking break, that the value of that shit go fucking increase.
That's your opinion.
Or they worried about what people saying. Or if they worried about what people say.
Exactly. They want to put their batteries in the fucking freezer and think they brand new when they take them out. And
no, but it is a fact. I see where Dina's going. He's just saying it the way we went and say it, Lala. But it is a proven fact that practicing, being celibate does not rejuvenate the vagina. It's not going to make it tighter. So if you was loose prior to being celibate, you're still going to be loose after.
That's true.
So it does not suck your coochie lips, your whole together. It's still going to be the same loose or tight coochie, whatever it was prior to going in to being celibate. That's what Dina's trying to say. I just want y'all to know. I got you. Okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put it in
just a little more nicer with it. I'm going to put it in
subtitles. So it's safe to say, because that was just the first question, and we already halfway through the episode. So it's just safe to say that celibacy can have a lot to do with depression. We could all agree.
It does because PPP. This is my only outtake on the actual real life question. How many times have men encountered a woman, whether trying to talk to them or out in public, be like, "Damn, I know why she acting like that. She needs some dick in her life." Whoever hitting it right because she act like she needs some dick in her life.
What if she is getting it?
And then when she is getting it, be glowing like a motherfucker into the dragon looking ass. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it up.
I used to say that about my coworker. She was always mad every day, and because she wasn't having sex.
I'm God.
But she was older.
You depressed because you ain't getting it.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and you chipper, having you a good old good old gay old time.
All right, so look, let me ask y'all this.
Juice, I asked you. I said, after you got it, or when you do get good penis, do you feel better?
Yes.
So when you're depriving it and you're depressed, it runs hand in hand. After you get done being depressed, the first thing you do is go get you some motherfucking, you gonna have sex.
When I'm depressed, I'm not
thinking. No, but did you hear exactly. When I'm depressed, I'm not thinking about sex.
Vega, hear me out. When a nigga is having a bad day and they in a relationship or have someone that they are dealing with on a continuous basis, as a man, what's the first thing the woman try to do to make them feel better?
Because y'all are hyenas. That's what y'all do. Y'all always want to fuck.
Oh my God.
Y'all always want to fuck.
Oh my God.
Am I lying? Y'all always want to fuck.
No, that's kind of naive. That's not fair though. That's not fair because we're all not like that.
Oh my God.
You a lie. Nigga, you was a lie. Bitch, you was a lie.
Women ain't like that. Women ain't like that. I had a long day, baby.
Not all women. Not all women.
Eat my cat.
No.
Stroke me from the back. I had a long day.
I ain't never told you.
Okay, having a long day and being depressed is two different
You
things.
ain't have to say it
What
with
the
your
fuck?
mouth, but your body might have said that shit. The fuck out of
Having
here.
a long day and being depressed is two different things.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm just saying, in general.
No, let's just say
because I'm talking my shit. When men are in a slump or in a certain mood or whatever the case may be, women's first, if it ain't the first, it's the second thing to do is, oh, let's go get this nigga some, get him some motherfucking act right. Nigga been tripping.
Dina, if you said if you stressed out, I'm depressed, babe, and Lala said, what you want me to do? What can I do to help you out? The first thing your black ass gonna say is, baby, you can put it in your mouth if you want to, because that's the way y'all fucking think. And tell me, I want y'all to tell me I'm lying. Lala, is that not your man?
Wrong.
I just be
chilling. You see,
y'all
want us to give y'all the benefit of the doubt and look at the type of shit y'all think about us. That's not fair.
Thank you.
Maybe that's the type of men you're used to dealing with.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's how y'all think. It's even like that in movie. Oh, well, baby, if you just suck my dick, they get this shit from real life situations.
A script, something that was written that ain't real life.
This is real. You can't tell me this shit from real life situations.
We ain't about
Come
to
on now.
opposite sex accountable to movies.
Okay.
Hey, I love this. I love it because now, Juicy, you just gave me an idea for another topic.
Good.
You just gave me another idea because.
Hold on. It might not be the first thing on my mind, but I'm gonna hit that when in my darkest of days, we've had sex on a continuous basis.
But that's not
every day,
your mind,
and we ain't skipping days. Nah, but I see that ass, and I'm about to like, what are you talking about? And I always feel better afterwards.
So Juicy, real quick. Out of all that knowledge or whatever you just kicked or whatnot, let me ask you, all right? And because this is now it's time for Juicy to drop some game. So, by you, as far as like the positive pinpoints of being celibate, give the ladies some advice. Let them know what has it done for you and what can it do for you. Like let's talk about that part of it.
So you know what? After coming out and not being celibate, and after I refound myself and figured out what I want to do in life, my career got better. I left a lot of extra baggage that I had at the door that I was carrying around that kind of pushed away good men. And so when it was like, I can't find nobody, yeah, it was because of me. It wasn't because of nobody else. After 1, 2, 3, or 4 people that you try to talk to and you still can't find it, the common denominator is me, because I was carrying around all the ugliness. I wasn't emotionally available. I couldn't stand niggas. All y'all is cheaters. So after I went on that mental tour with my life by not having sex and just focusing on myself, coming out, I was able just to release and be good. And I didn't have some real good men dumped into my life where I was able to fish through and be like, not you, maybe not you. You good though, but I'm gonna take you. So, God started sending me good people into my life and creating my circle to be better than what it was ever before, because I had this negative attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say don't do it, but being celibate is not for everybody. It's kind of like saying I don't want to eat meat no more. Not eating meat for people it's gonna be for you or it's not gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? I did that too, but that's a whole nother story. But anyways, so it just depends on what you want to like. And I'm not gonna lie, it was not easy. It was not. Because just like myself and just like any other woman, any woman that even women that are kind of not easy on the eyes have it easy too. Dick come a dime a dozen. Any woman can get dick from anybody.
Just say ugly bitches get dick too.
No,
being so politically correct. Fat ugly bitches get dick on the regular.
No, beautifully challenged.
You know it.
Beautifully challenged.
Bitches that's married right now that live in San Bernardino.
She said beautifully challenged.
Beautifully challenged women can still get it too. They get dick because a lot of beautifully challenged women have fat asses, and so niggas be like, "Oh, that's fat ass." So it's not for everybody. It was very hard, but I loved it. Will I do it again? Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie. No.
There we go. There we go. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. Dina, you see where I'm going, bro? You know, I'm letting the ladies, give their, their intake on the situation. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck that mean? Why gotta be intake? Like our intake ain't good.
You know what's
It's
funny?
very good. It's great. I like it.
Lau, you see that? What is that? What is that?
You know what's funny?
That's like a backhanded compliment.
Let me ask you women.
They're very biased.
Let me ask you women
Yes.
this. Let me ask you women this.
Women's this.
Have y'all ever been sexually frustrated and that caused your depression?
Sexually frustrated didn't cause my depression at all.
No, okay. Hear me out. I know someone who is very close to me, very dear to my heart. I refuse to put her out there like that. You know what I'm saying? She was dealing with an individual who just could not perform, and it frustrated her. She was like, almost to the point, it was like, I'm done with niggas because this can't be life. You know what I mean? And then she fell onto a tree log that knocked the lining out her little dog ass. But she was really upset because the person that just wasn't performing, they really mushed well as fuck. Very well. And I know this person that she's talking about very well. Been around this individual, you know what I'm saying? This is people that are very close to me. So it bothered her, and she had to end the relationship, and it bothered her because of how she knew that they could have been had that just been a satisfactory in her situation with him. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to saying it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. That's her situation. That's not everybody's
That's
situation.
exactly what she said. Now who contradicting themselves?
No one's contradicting because I already stated.
But you would disagree with her earlier.
No, I obviously said celibacy is a virus that has multi-fucking variants to it. That's it, COVID-19.
I agree.
Everybody uses
it for different reasons.
Motherfuckers pull it out whenever they think it's relevant to their symptoms.
Right.
Nigga.
I've seen it on both sides too. It's not just women. I've seen it on both sides.
If you think depression ain't one of them variants, you're a fucking fool.
Oh, depression is definitely a variant. But I can say, you can say, I'm celibate.
Back to his original question. Does depression and celibacy run hand in hand? Absolutely. Depression is a variant of the fucking virus.
Not for everyone.
Yes, it's not. I didn't say for everyone, but to say that it's not blatantly is a fucking lie. It's a lie. It's a variant of it. Trust and believe me. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, like I said, celibacy can cause depression. That's like I said, celibacy can cause depression. Like I said, it really just depends on the individual.
On God.
It does depend on the individual. Celibacy didn't cause me depression. What I was doing on the outside caused me depression because I was running from the truth. I was running from the truth knowing I was better than what I was doing. So with me running from it, that caused more damage than me trying to face the facts, become celibate, find myself all over again. And here I am.
Are you defined by your sexuality?
Am I what?
Are you defined by your sexuality?
Am I defined by my sexuality?
Yes.
Where the fuck that come from?
You said you deny sex to help redefine who you are. Are you defined by your sexuality?
No, that's not what I said.
That's not what you said.
Oh, okay.
That's not what you said.
That's like, what?
Okay, let me open my ears.
No.
Then.
Yeah, listen more.
Yes.
Let me open my ears then.
Because that's not what you said.
It helped you redefine who you are, right? And find yourself, right?
I help myself find myself.
You help
by focusing all my energy.
But without a distraction, right?
But removing something that was already a part of you helped you do this, correct?
Oh.
Removing sex out of my life, which was a distraction for me at that time.
That's a part of your fucking life.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be?
No, it doesn't.
According to who?
Everybody doesn't have sex.
Who the fuck is everybody? Because I ain't never met that nigga by his name.
There's a lot of virgins and stuff out here.
At what
There are
age?
virgins out here.
At what age? At what age? At what age? At what age? Okay, well, let's do it by percentile. At what percent of the world's population that is 16 years or older do you think is a fucking virgin?
You are not listening.
Get the fuck! I'm just saying, just stop, bro.
Sex causes a lot of problems,
and it also helps a lot of problems.
But it causes more.
I agree with both.
Yes.
I agree with both.
STDs, attachment issues. Sex causes a whole lot of issues.
Yes.
It helps a whole lot of shit too.
Sometimes, it also rebirths life. If it wasn't for sex, we wouldn't be here.
It's people out. It's fuck people. It's bitches out here selling pussy to keep a roof over their head. So obviously, sex is helping something.
Okay, and they probably.
It's the oldest profession on earth.
So to say that sex causes more problems than it helps,
it does.
It depends on your perspective. It depends on your perspective.
It does cause more than it helps. It does cause more problems.
I see both ends. I see both sides, and I do see where you saying, bro. You said it depends on your perspective because, like I said, a hoe will tell you in a minute, man, that fucking sex has changed her fucking life.
Let me ask you a question.
Some swinger people will tell you sex has same-day relationships.
Molestation and all kind of
shit. Okay,
it does. That's why I said I believe on both sides. That's what I'm saying. Sure. I believe it is on both sides.
Most people in that profession are not in their right mind.
And we're definitely.
That's not fair. You can't say that. You can't say
that. Let's just say that was a true statement. Obviously, we will never devalue the victims of sex. But let's think about it like this. The porn industry is a multi-billion-dollar organization that feeds a lot of fucking people and families and communities. And on top of that, did you know in some cases, let me not say some, in a lot of cases, did you know that porn is used as a form of therapy? Watching porn is a form of therapy? Have you ever heard about that? Have you ever heard of porn being used as a form of therapy?
No.
Stop. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Stop it.
It's weird, but it's a fact.
Sex has its pros and its cons, and you can't say one outweighs the other.
That has to do with mental health. I take my advice.
Just stop it. Without sex, you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Neither would my bro and Juicy. Sex is a part of human nature. We were designed to fuck. And if you're denying yourself of your fucking of your birthright, your ability
man, I love it.
Well,
this shit turned out exactly how I wanted it.
All the dysfunction they're going through. So just because
that's because we live in a wicked. That's because we live in an imperfect, wicked world. But we were designed to fuck and reproduce
with value, though. We weren't just fucking
everybody.
Right. With value according to who?
Our bodies.
According to your body.
Respect your body.
Yes.
Let anybody enter you.
Are you?
Yes, and that's something that you probably have to learn later on in life.
Okay. Hold on. So that's a whole nother avenue. Do you value if I put my dick in another woman and then could put my dick in you?
No, I don't.
You don't value that. But originally, we were designed for men to have multiple
oh my fucking God.
People.
We're going to change the subject right now.
You can't say that.
That's a whole
different topic.
Let's change the subject right now.
This is kind of on the same subject. We're talking about
This is some bullshit.
And let's be real, y'all women are a lot more loosey-goosey with the sex activities than niggas nowadays.
What?
Y'all bigger sluts than niggas is. And that's the God honest truth.
That's because women keep trying to move like men.
No, let me tell you why. It's because it's easier for a woman to get sex than it is for a man to get sex.
It's been easier.
Sex is accessible through women. Relationships is accessible through men.
It's been easier for
women. All this sex going on, obviously some woman is out there opening their fucking legs. The same nigga ain't fucking 100 women.
Women are
you a lie. I know niggas. Y'all always want to ask females their body count when y'all sitting up there with y'all done ran through 500-600 bitches already. But you want to worry about a woman's body count. Who's at 10 or 2?
when it is propagated for women to be promiscuous. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Y'all idols is bitches
Lala,
like Cardi
put
fucking
titty
B.
in that nigga mouth, please.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Please.
Hey.
Please. Oh
Who
Lord.
you guys' idols growing up? All the rappers that were disrespecting black women.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey. So look.
My idol growing up was my mama. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
Look, time out. First and foremost, the Prestons, y'all killing it. I love it. Y'all are fucking killing it.
Y'all be trying to come for me, bro.
Y'all are killing it,
bro.
As she should, because you seem like you sound like you want to make it sound like your opinion is really fact.
We really
nigga,
need to have a
something with that nigga.
Oh, me.
Juicy. You know what? I got a bone to pick with you too after this shit over because stop it. Just stop. You trying to sound politically correct. You know it's hoes out here.
There are.
You know a lot of hoes.
I know a lot of hoes, men and women.
Who said that?
Is it an uprising in hoes and women?
Okay, let me say it might be now because women are doing they're 20 times more thinking men mentality. They have men mentality now.
Okay, then.
Now in the last few years.
That's the worst shit that happened. That is the worst shit that happened. I don't care what anybody say.
And women are also more aggressive now. Women are also more aggressive now because I got a homegirl. I tell a nigga, look, nigga, I came over here for one thing, drop your drawers. And he was like, I was like, damn, bitch, this what we doing?
It's been like that.
No, it was no hello, how you doing? She walked in the house, we walked in, I thought we was going for a party. She was like, nigga, drop your drawers.
I've experienced that, no disrespect to my woman. I've experienced that. But watch how this whole
conversation. I experienced that.
Now watch how this whole conversation comes full circle. Tell me one of them women, in most cases, them women ain't even happy with themselves.
Probably not because she's a hoe.
Because they are.
But is she though?
So does depression or not being happy with oneself run hand in hand with sex, whether the lack of it is causing it or because you are in that state, you're doing it more.
This is why I ride the fence with you on this.
It's a healing thing.
Unless she's getting paid.
Vega, the floor is yours. I think I've proven my
point. No. Before you get the floor to Vega, listen to this. This is why I say I ride the fence on this, okay? Because you could have a woman who was sexually assaulted and she gonna sway one of two ways. Either she gonna become straight and walk a straight and narrow path, or she gonna be a hoe to the streets.
That is a totally different scenario, though.
No, it's not. What you just said. What you just said right now. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
You're talking trauma. You're talking trauma versus choice.
No. Okay. It's still a choice, though. Even you have the trauma, it's still a choice.
No. You're talking trauma, the reaction of trauma, and the reaction of choice.
It's still a choice. And I'm going to tell you why it's a choice.
Every been sexually assaulted.
No, but a lot of them have had some kind of, whether family incest, they've been touched. Okay, true. But what I'm saying to you is, having that sexual trauma is still a choice. As a woman, me, at the age of 13, who was raped and beaten by a friend of mine's brother, I still didn't go out there and become a super slut or a hoe or anything. I ended up still looking over my childhood high school sweetheart. We got married, bought a house, had kids, had to picket fences. Meanwhile, I have a homegirl who was sexually assaulted by her uncle for like 8 years, who was the biggest fucking hoe in the world. She chose that path. She picked it. I didn't pick that path.
Once again, I would never. In my fucking first and foremost, let me put this out here. I talk a lot of shit. I call a spade a spade. Yeah, I use the word bitch and hoes and all that, but I treat everyone accordingly, and I do love and appreciate and value women, black women in particularly. You know what I'm saying? So I talk my shit, but it's just due according to who it is that I'm referring to. I will never ever question the choices of victims, and I stand with victims of sexual assault for women. You know what I mean? I would never question that. I would never say, "Oh, she's a hoe because of this," and why would you do that? If that happened to you, you should do this. And I can't do that, bro. That's not right, and I don't even have a leg to stand on to even give a fucking opinion about their choices in that situation. So we're going to alleviate real life victims from this conversation with people who genuinely just make a fucking choice. Because, bitch, you've been hoeing since fucking junior high. You went from getting finger banged to getting gang banged in about a 4-year time span, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
But that's still a child, though.
I said in a 4-year fucking span. It don't fucking matter. You fucking consciously make the decision to do what the fuck you're doing.
Childhood trauma.
A lot of bitches use sex as a tool to gain popularity.
To do with.
Okay, you heard what you said. They use it as a tool to gain popularity, right? So just sometimes women who are
just like y'all use the word celibacy as a fucking tool to fit whatever it is that you
and
want.
just like some women who are victims of crime, they will use that as leverage to say, well, fuck it, that person didn't care about me, so I'm gonna keep doing X, Y, and Z.
I'm talking about real life victims.
But it's the same thing, though. That's what I'm saying. You can make choices.
You ain't no fucking victim. Nobody forced you. Nobody sodomized you. You wasn't influenced by anybody older than you. None of them type of things.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
We're talking about everyday fucking James.
You know why you can't understand, Peanut?
To just be overly sexually active.
You know why you don't understand what I'm saying?
How to value their body.
You know why you're not understanding.
So they're a victim because nobody taught them to not be a fucking slut monkey.
It starts at home.
Yes. How the fuck does that work?
What do you mean?
Okay, hold on. So let me ask you a question. Should I be called out my name for no one teaching me not to be a fucking slut monkey?
You were following behind your brother.
I didn't ask you that. So when you say, oh, you had your whore stage, I'm going to say, how dare you call me a whore? Nobody taught me better. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Whoever was your example, that's what you're going to follow.
It don't fucking work like that. It don't work like that. Hold on. Lala is a rare breed when it comes to women and sexual partners, things of that sort. But please believe there are some people in her circle who she influences that walk a totally different fucking path. There are people, I openly admit it, it is what it is. Yes, I have been an habitual fucking whore. Matter of fucking choice. Nobody made me. It was people around me who was booed up, had all but 3 partners by the time they was motherfucking 22 years old. We talking men. Because they was stuck on a high school sweetheart and all that shit.
But a lot of men are taught early to mess with a whole bunch of people.
But what I'm saying is,
it's glorified.
The next person don't fucking influence whether or not you gonna be a fucking hoe in all cases.
It's a choice.
Yeah, man, shut that little mother.
You just might have a higher fucking sex drive and might be more motherfucking interested in the motherfucking opposite sex than the average fucking person.
Dang, she over here barking.
Hey. So, so listen. So to end everything off, because this has been a dope, interesting, and funny ass episode.
These bitches be using celibacy. They are fucking liars. Get the fuck out of here. I'm calling it what it is.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion.
If you ain't had sex in 3 months, that don't mean you celibate, bitch. That means you got. That means you got desert coochie like niggas get desert dick.
See, Dina's not gonna. Dina's not gonna understand or hear nobody out because he's too busy formulating opinion and not listening to what people are saying.
The moment you get some penis, you're gonna have a smile on your face and a glow all around your motherfucking skin.
Because all penis ain't good.
Some good penis. The moment you get some good penis, you're gonna be skip to my loo like my nigga Rafer Austin at the motherfucking Rucker. Stop it.
Hey, so look, what y'all? Oh, all right, look, so yeah, hey, take that from that nigga. Go throw that shit in the lake.
Stop.
All right. Hey, look, I love y'all. Look, in closing, the Messiah, celibacy is not for everyone. If you choose to practice it, we support you. Not
a one size fits all. I stand by.
But at the same time, I will say, if it helps you become a better person, whatever, I'm all for it, okay? But at the end of the day, you control your fucking cock, you control your puss. Nobody, don't worry about what a motherfucker say. That's basically what I'm telling you. Because at the end of the day,
Mom, I'm sorry.
Hey, and at the end of the day, if you gonna fuck your brains out, do the shit, man. Because fucking Hugh Hef did it. So, you feel me? But With that being said, I want to thank Juicy. I want to thank D-Nut, your crazy ass. Please throw that bottle away. You all right? Hope Lala got a gallon of water next to the bed. Lala, you did your shit. The reason why Lala, you did your shit.
Listen. Lala gonna be.
You got him on a whole nother level. That's
Lala
what it is.
Feeling good Lala, by the end of the night, though.
You already made me feel
yeah.
good.
Hey, Yvette and the blood Jody.
She gonna feel good tonight. All that.
Hey, hey, D-Nut. Hey, you a bad motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. You a bad motherfucker. Juicy, I love you, girl. Thanks for coming out. I'm gonna bring your ass back out. Shout out to Sasha, the rest of the crew.
Oh God,
it's honest assholes, baby. Let's get it.
They gonna come for you.
Yeah.